My name's Ray and I work with the Winnipeg Fringe Festival. I've also been a Fringe performer and a Fringe producer, so I understand how overwhelming it can be when preparing for a Fringe show. For example, with over 160 Fringe shows this year, how do you set your show apart from the rest of the crowd? Well, obviously, you can rehearse hard and put on a fantastic show, get great reviews, and a lot of people will come, but there are a few other ways that you can get your show out there. This video is called How to Market Your Fringe Show, and will give you some marketing and media tips to help your show be one of the ones that gets noticed. We have broken it down into 3 levels to marketing your Fringe show: basic, medium, and complex. What level you go to depends entirely on the amount of time and effort you are willing to and can afford to put in. Let's start with the basic level. The basic levels involve putting up your show's posters, hand-billing during the festival, and making sure your show is out there on social media. Let's start with the posters. The number one question we get asked here at the Fringe regarding posters and handbills is how many should you print? This depends entirely on you and your company and how much postering and flyering you think you will be doing. I can tell you it is very important to have your posters professionally printed with waterproof ink, as I have personally seen many ruined posters after the first rainfall during the festival. What should you include on your posters? Your show name should be the biggest thing on your poster. You want people walking by to see the name and remember it. Also, your venue number, name, and location, and your show times. Also include the Fringe logo. An electronic copy of it can be found in the Performer Toolkit under Marketing and Publicity. Remember, there are going to be a lot of posters around the Fringe site, so the more unique yours is, the more it will stand out. Now that you have your posters designed and printed, when should you start putting them up, and where should you put them up? Your best bet is to start no earlier than noon on the Monday before Fringe in the Exchange District, as before that there is a likelihood your posters will be torn down. Usually midweek before the festival, the Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre buildings will cover their windows with brown paper, and once that has happened, you are welcome to put up posters on both of those buildings. Please make sure to read the poster and flyer policy before putting up any posters so that you know where you can and can't put them. Now, handbills and flyers. Again, think about how much handbilling you're wanting to do in order to know how many to print. What should you put on your handbills? Similar to your posters, put your show name, venue number, name, and location, your show times, and the Fringe logo. It's also a great idea to put your short write-up or tagline about your show on the handbill, perhaps a short version of your write-up for the Fringe program. At our festival, it is common to see performers handbilling the lineups to other people's shows. This is a great way to get the attention of a lot of patrons, especially if the show line you are handbilling is sort of similar to your show. Handbilling works best if you strike up a friendly, enthusiastic conversation with people waiting in line and talk to them about your show. That way, they're sure to remember you. Another place to handbill is in and around Old Market Square, where people are hanging out between seeing shows, having a beverage or something to eat, and enjoying the outdoor stage. You can also leave some handbills at the info tent in Old Market Square, as Fringers know to go here when looking for shows to see. Once you've got your posters and handbills figured out, take to social media. Start early. Post, tweet about your show as early as possible so you can build a dedicated following for your show and company. Create an event for your show and invite your friends and family. Use social media to share reviews and show updates as a festival is going on. You can plan your social media posts using scheduling tools such as Hootsuite, Buffer, or Facebook publishing tools to save time during the festival when you're sure to be out promoting your show in person. Be sure to tag @Winnipeg Fringe and use the hashtag WPGFringe so the Fringe can share your posts as well. Let's move on to the medium level. The medium level of effort includes everything from the basic level as well as some contact with media outlets. Create an electronic media kit. This would include the following: a media release, a one-page document about your show. Grab their attention by writing an intriguing headline that that suggests why people need to see your show. The release should tell a story. Write it as though it is the news piece and the reporter will be more likely to see its story's potential. Make it interesting by including some compelling background info. Is this your 10th Fringe? Your first time on stage? Stuff like that. Also include all the important information. Describe your show, who is in it, and what venue you're in. This will be the first thing the media sees about your show, so remember, it needs to be easy to read and keep it short and to the point. Have you done this show before? Or has this company done shows before? Include real review quotes with attributions in your media release. If this is your first show, skip this step. Include up-to-date information for your show's media contact, someone who can speak to the press on behalf of your show. Show dates, venue address, social media info, and website address if you have one for your show. Do you have video and music clips of your show? The best way to include these is as a link to your show's website, if you have one. Make sure the link will take them directly to the video or sound file. High-resolution color photos. Photos should be JPEGs or TIFFs, minimum 300 dpi, minimum of 8 inches on the longest side. Always label your photos with company, show title, people in the photo, and photographer. These can be attached to the email or, similar to the video clips, can be sent as a link to your show's website. The Fringe keeps a current list of all media contacts that they post in the Performer Toolkit in late June. This is a great start in figuring out who you'd like to send your media kit to. Also, send your media kit to Kathleen Serrer, Fringe publicist at kserrer@royalmtc.ca, as she can post the photos on the Fringe website in the media section. Put your media release right into the body of the email, not as an attachment. Make sure any links that you've included in the media release work correctly and attach your photos to the email. You probably want to wait until 2 or 3 weeks before the Fringe to send your info out. If you send it out too early, it'll be drowned out by the media noise of Jazz Fest, Folk Fest, and other events happening before ours. Also make sure, if you have a website, that you add a press section and post your media kit there, along with downloadable high-resolution photo images. If you've done your posters and handbills, set yourself up on social media and created your media kit, and you still want to put in even more effort towards marketing your show, then the complex level is for you. Have a media call. Select a 2-minute scene from your show to perform for the media. They may ask you to do the scene more than once so they can get a couple different camera angles. Include the media call information in your media kit. Include the date and time and location of the media call, and RSVP deadline and your contact information. Send an email reminder a few days prior to the media call and follow up with media to arrange interviews following the scene performance. I hope this video helped you navigate marketing your Fringe show. Don't forget to check out our Performer Toolkit and our FAQ documents for some helpful tips. And don't forget to check out the videos, how to stage manage a Fringe show and how to prepare for your Fringe tech rehearsal.